Alright, here's a step-by-step guide on how to actually organize your life. So what does it mean to organize your life? Basically, you just want to like balance. You basically want to go like professional in MMA, you want to fight MMA, or like even just train it, you know. You want to build a physique, you want to make money, you want to create a business, you want to like live the life. You want to also have like a social life, you want to go date, you want to go socialize, have fun with friends and everything. So how do you actually organize your life to build success, right? It's like if you want to do all of these things, it's like you have to understand that you're never going to be like a master at one if you're going to focus on multiple things. But what you can do is see this image here. You can basically prioritize one for a certain period of time in your life, and then eventually you can switch from like basically what this means is, right, you can prioritize MMA for about like 3 to 12 months of your life, and then you can prioritize your social life for 3 to 12 months of your life whilst you're like maintaining the progress you made in the other season, and then you can maintain your business and like, you know, growing your business and whatever for a period of time for like 3 to 12 months again, and then repeat the cycle basically, right? It's like when you're trying to balance all of these things together, you're basically just going to make absolutely zero progress in all of them. So because there's a lot of these people online, right, who like these like fucking weirdos on Instagram, right, who promote like, oh, balance, but they never make any success in life, right? It's like these people won't do anything like in their future, anything. They're not going to make that much money. They're going to be on like 2k a month at most, and then they're not going to make any progress in like their MMA journey. Their physique's kind of mid as well if they decide to stay natural, and then their social life is also kind of shit as well, you know. They can go like laughing on social media, oh yeah, like my social life, my dating life is great, but then in reality they're just kind of like losers anyway. So I want to kind of just teach you how to actually organize your life. Firstly, the main thing you have to kind of understand is that like you can't have that many areas of life. So for example, look at this image here that I'm moving around here. If you're going to have multiple areas of your life that you want to improve, you're basically just going to make absolutely like zero progress in any of them, right? And I've been doing this since 4 years ago, you know. I've only been focusing on one area at a time. I've had little like ruts of my life when I've been focused on multiple things, you know, like my exams, my like driving lessons, everything. Like I've had to like focus on multiple different things, you know. Like I've even like decided, oh yeah, do I want to go like do I want to play chess professionally, or like, and it's just like, wait, I don't really want to do that, you know. It's like you can't be a master at so many different things, you know. So firstly, you have to decide what are like the 3 main areas of your life that you want to improve. And for me personally, it was like my physical life. So like this would be like MMA, health, and like it's kind of one topic, right? And then my second thing was my social life. So I wanted to like have friends, date, and do all of those things. And my third thing was, okay, I want to make a business and make money so I can like move out, live the life that I want, right? Those are the 3 most important things in my life. And if I only had those 3 things, I would still have a good life, right? What I wouldn't want to do is that, okay, I don't really want to go like uni and, you know, build a career. So I just eliminated that from my life. I didn't want to be like a video gamer, like a professional video gamer, right? I just want to do those 3 things, and I want to just maximize all my levels in all of those 3 things. And chances are, if you're watching this, you're probably similar to me as well, right? So I'm going to teach you basically how to like actually organize your life if you know, if you want like a life like me, basically, you know. So firstly, this is like the fitness and health of my life. So this is like area number 1 of my life. And honestly, for you as well, if you're watching this, honestly, I'd recommend just follow my sort of life. So basically, only 3 things you're going to focus on: your MMA, your health / recovery, and then your strength and conditioning. If you do all of these 3 things, honestly, that is like your physical area of your life checked off, you know. Back when I started, I used to just like go to the gym and, you know, lift weights and stuff. But I think honestly that's pretty like retarded, because let's be honest, right? Would you still lift weights if you didn't build muscle from it, right? Like no one finds it fun. Oh yeah, you could say, oh yeah, discipline, but it's like, what's the point of having discipline, you know, if you're not going to enjoy your life because of it, right? I personally really enjoy MMA, and I think anyone like watching as well, like MMA is probably one of the most fun sports of all time. And also you can learn how to defend yourself, and the mindset and like mental fortitude it gives you is just like unlike anything else. So what I'd say, get into MMA as a sport and do strength and conditioning for MMA in order to build your like physique and build athleticism, right? Is because when you focus just on the physique, I don't know why, but just in like a weird way, firstly you become like really weird, right? Like I've noticed like gym rats are just like really weird people. I mean, to be fair, so are MMA guys, a lot of them as well. But you might as well build the physique doing something you love. Like when you do strength and conditioning for MMA, you build athleticism as well. So basically you become way more athletic, powerful, everything. And then also you can get the physique, but that's like a side effect thing, you know? Your physique, in my opinion, shouldn't be like your main focus. I think that's just a bit retarded. But having it as like a side thing is probably the better way to go about it. So basically what you do, go join an MMA gym, and hopefully they should have like like weights and stuff so that you can do your strength and conditioning, plyometrics and everything, right? And just do both of them together. And with MMA as well, I'd say, look, see like all these medals I've won, like I won it in like 6 months. Like in the span of 6 months, I won like a fuck ton of golds. Like I think I won 5 in the span of 6 months, and I won like nationals and everything, right? And I'm telling you right now that get into like BJJ, striking, MMA, whatever, and compete in it as well. The most important thing is compete in it. Even if you don't want to be a professional, you don't want to take it to a world-class level, that's fine. And like even myself as well, like I'm not really certain where I want to like be in the future, right? But I think if you're going to get into MMA, at least have minimum one fight in your life, because it will give you so much like mental toughness. Like honestly, your confidence just skyrockets through the roof, you know? If you want to like, obviously, like, you know, you want like a good social life, you want to improve your social skills and whatever, right? When you have MMA fights, you just bring so much more like value to the table. You know, you're so much more like fearless of a man. If you were anything like me, I used to get like picked on in school and stuff, and basically it's just like no one really respected me. You know, I was smaller than everyone else, so I could just get picked on. But when I started MMA, I was just not scared of anyone anymore, no matter their size, no matter anything. And it's just like your social skills improve, your dating life improves, because now you're not scared of like getting cucked, basically, right? Because you're a fighter. And then as a side effect, you get like the athleticism, and then also you get the physique. So it's like, why wouldn't you dedicate yourself to a sport that is literally probably the greatest sport for your confidence? Like no other sport really makes sense. You know, you could do like football, basketball, but like honestly, those sports are just kind of useless in my opinion. You know, it's like, what's the point? You know, like, oh yeah, cool, I kick a ball into the net, wow. But yeah, and then also with your health, this is just like another thing that will supplement your MMA and SNC, but it will also like help you improve your like physical appearance, looks and whatever, right? And if you want to do like looks maxing, but like not in a gay way, you know, like that you don't want to like smash your face in with a hammer and stuff, just do it through health. You know, like health literally equals looks. And what is health? Really, the 80-20 of your health is just your diet and your sleep. Yeah. And your diet, genuinely, the simplest way I could break it down is that you want like foods that will increase your testosterone, right? So like you want red meat, eggs, and dairy as well, probably. So like if you can get raw dairy, get it, but honestly any dairy works. And then mix this with a high carb diet. When you're focused on fitness at the moment, you should honestly go high carb, because carbs is basically what's going to give you recovery, right? When I was younger, I used to just like, I didn't really eat too many carbs, and honestly your workouts are just going to be really shit. If you want to train multiple hours a day, it's going to be like shit. Also, another thing I should probably mention, right, as well, is that when I said go on these seasons, you have to go extreme on all of these seasons. You know, you have to make like people feel insecure whenever you tell them about your daily routine, right? So whenever you're on a business season, like for example, you should be like literally waking up at 5 in the morning, doing like multiple hours of business work, and you shouldn't really have much time for your MMA training or like your social life. When you're in a social life season, you should be like outside every single day. You should be going on trips and stuff where you don't have much time for your business or your UFC, but you just have enough time to maintain it. And then when you're focused on your MMA fitness season, you should be training multiple hours a day, coming home, studying your fights and whatever. And that's how you're going to make significant progress. You know, like this is, if you prioritize multiple different areas of your life, you're just going to make minimal progress in each. If you focus on one area of your life, max out, and then maintain it, and then focus on like your business, and then max that out, and then focus on your social life, max out, that's probably the best way to go. And I'd say the first area of your life you should honestly improve is your physical health. If this is more important at the start compared to your social life or your business. If you don't have any of these things, you should not focus on making money or your social life. Okay, now step number 2 is that, okay, once you've achieved this, maybe for like 1 to 2 years, and okay, so the requirements is that you've built the physique, right? Cool. That's like a prerequisite to when you can start your social life. And then also when you've at least had one MMA fight, jiu-jitsu match, whatever, and you've won. And that's the second prerequisite. If you've done those 2 things, then you can move on to the second part of your life, which is your social life. Focus on this after. And chances are you're like a low status loser right now, so you shouldn't really focus on this. But I'd say once you've improved this area, so dedicate 1 to 2 years of your life just to your fitness and health. Then start working on your social life, because that's what's actually going to make you that's like honestly the most fun thing in life. Genuinely, it's like your social life, your dating life, and honestly, like your social life, dating life, that's like the number one motivation for most people, right? You don't want to grow old and be that like loser who can't like speak to people, who can't speak to girls and everything. So obviously focus on this after and go extreme on a season. And I don't really have too much to say about like my social life, right? Because I'm not like really too advanced on like my social life and everything. I'm still like going heavy on my MMA. You know, I've already had multiple matches and stuff, but I really want to go extreme and, you know, win a lot of comps. I've got like a fight booked in a few months, and I'm really looking forward. And after that, then you can start focusing on your social life when you've got time, and then you could dedicate. Honestly, to be fair, with your social life, I wouldn't really dedicate too much of your life to it. You know, I'd say like 3 to 6 months, and then just leave it at that. And then after that, I'd say once you've made progress in this life, and then in this endeavor, you know, you've won a fight, and you've built your physique, you've got athleticism, and you've improved your diet, sleep, whatever, your health, your testosterone's high, everything. And then after you've done your social life, you know, after you've got your dream friendship group, you've got your dream dating life, whatever, and you've got like good relationships with everyone, because chances are, like, I was so socially awkward when like growing up and everything, but ever since I did all this, then my social life just massively improved, right? So once you've got your dream dating life, then you can, I'd say, only then start focusing on your business. And build the physical side and the social life first, and then build the business. Now, at this point, this is like level 3, you know, this is where you're basically on that next level, and you can start focusing on the bigger things, you know, you can start making money. But honestly, like, if you're under the age of like 20, you honestly should probably be on these seasons, unless you've done really well in your physical life, and then you've done really well in your social life, then you can just move on to your business life, whatever. And maybe you can start working to like get money like 10k a month and stuff, you know. And yeah, basically, you know, I used to make like a lot of like MMA content as well, but I kind of just want to like make content about my younger self and how to improve life overall, you know, not just like one area of life, you know, just like MMA. I want to teach people just how to like improve at everything, you know. I think my main focus is still going to be MMA training and doing all of those things, but one of the best things in life is just like improving, getting good at everything, you know. You don't want to just be like someone who's one-dimensional, right? Unless you really want to, you know, you want to be like the best in the world. You want to be like Mike Tyson and stuff. That's cool, but improving all areas of your life is just like, that's what's fun, you know. This is what, like, the whole point of life is just to enjoy it, you know. It's like, I was thinking recently, you know, like, what do I actually want to do in my life? You know, do I really want to create like a legacy? Do I want to like go big in MMA? I have potential to become like one of the greatest, but I think honestly, like, legacy is a bit overrated, because what does it mean, you know, to like, you know, be famous, be rich? But it's like no one's going to remember your name in 100 years, so it doesn't really make too much sense to me, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Click subscribe, you know, if like you relate to me at all. And yeah, thanks for watching.